Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and welcome back to my channel. So recently I've been stuck in a bit of a rut of coming up with ideas of what to film, as it is just me, so there are lots of things I do really want to film and create, such as lookbooks and routines and more videos out and about, but it's just very hard to do that by yourself, and I have kind of limited space where I am, as where I live there's kind of like a communal kitchen and areas like that, so I can't really film there. So for now I was trying to come up with ideas of things I can film by myself, and I thought I would start a top 5 list of my top 5 favourite kinds of makeup products. So today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favourite highlighters of all time. Amongst every makeup product there is, highlighters are like one of my favourite things to buy. I love them so much. I cannot never wear highlighter. My face feels like incomplete without it. I just need something to bring some extra life and like glow back into my face, so I feel a lot more alive during the day. So by now I'm sure you're all dying to see which highlighters are my favourites, so with that being said, let's get started. So I'm a person of a very fair complexion, as you know, and it can sometimes be a challenge to find a highlighter and the right shade that doesn't look too much and too dark on my skin tone. So the list I'm about to tell you now, these are all highlighters that I found have worked best for pale people like me, and they do also work on a variety of skin tones, so you're bound to find a highlighter within this list that will work for you. So coming in at my number 5 position is going to be the Benefit What's Up highlighter. This was actually one of the very first high-end highlighters I ever bought. I'd heard a lot of beauty YouTubers talking about it and saying how much they liked it. It's actually the only one of the highlighters in this list, and probably that I own, that is a cream formula, as the rest are powder and also in this stick form like this. It's very different, however that is what attracted me to this product in the first place, as I like the idea and it was very different from any other powder highlighter out there. So as you can see, you take the cap off and then you twist it up, and then the product is in the top part here. So what I found worked best was to just apply a bit to my fingers just to help warm the product up, and then I would dab it onto my cheeks, and then I would blend it out with a clean finger or even a beauty blender. And it does come with this little spongy tip on the end which you can use to blend it out, but to be honest this doesn't really do much. It doesn't work, and I found it would just kind of like mess the product around my face, and it would kind of disturb the extra powders and foundation that I'd already applied. What I like about this is you can apply it over powders and it will not disturb anything else you put on your face, as sometimes I find with cream highlighters you can put them over the top of powders and it would just make it go very cakey, and I struggle a lot with having very enlarged pores on my cheeks, so I tend not to use cream products as they really do not look good on my skin. But this one, it looks great. As for the colour, as you can see, it is a beautiful golden champagne-y tone. I will of course insert swatches of this, but I find there are a lot of golden highlighters out there that do look they are just too dark for my skin tone basically, which is quite sad. I really wanted the Kathleen Lights and Makeup Geek palette, but it's just too dark for my skin tone. But this one is just the right level of golden. It's more on the champagne side, so I can just about get away with it without looking too much. And I really enjoy pairing this with a gold eyeshadow look, which is my favourite to wear, and it's just a bit different from all of the other highlighters that I have. It's super pigmented, and of course as it's a cream product it lasts all day and it's really gorgeous and it will suit a variety of skin tones. Also, this retails from £24.50, which is pretty expensive, but all of the highlighters that I'm going to talk about are around the same price. This is actually one of the ones that is on the slightly cheaper side, and I bought it straight from the Benefit website, so if you're trying to find a new cream highlighter, I highly recommend this one. Coming in at number 4 is going to be my brand new Jeffree Star Skin Frost highlighter. I literally got this about a week ago, but I'm already in love with it. I've literally been using it for like a week straight. I think only today I was like, okay, I need to start using some of my other highlighters again. because I've become so obsessed with this. I've been meaning to buy this for ages, and I did buy it off the Jeffree Star website, but I just found out Beauty Bay have just started to stock Jeffree Star products in the UK, and I believe they are the only retailer that will sell Jeffree Star products in the UK. So sadly, I kind of wish I knew that before, because I did have to pay a customs charge on this of £12, and it did cost I believe £25 before, so it worked out to be pretty expensive, but it's well worth it. As you can see, the actual pan of it is it's huge compared to my head size. It's quite stiff to open, but as you can see, you get a massive mirror in there. It's huge, so this is great for travel. And the product is in here. It's just got Jeffree's logo embossed onto the product, and of course, it being Jeffree Star, it's in this gorgeous pink packaging. This is the shade Ice Cold, and it's perfect for pale people like me. It is basically the colour that it describes. It is like an ice cold white tone, and I really love that, because that means that it does actually show up on my skin tone a lot more, and it makes it look like I am wearing highlighter. It being a Jeffree Star product, it is extremely pigmented. It blends out so well. You need a tiny amount, and I don't think I'm going to run out of this anytime soon, to be honest, but currently I am enjoying this a lot. I'm a tiny bit scared to travel with this, as there were a lot of stories back when they first came out about people's arriving smashed and stuff, but mine was very well packaged, so I'll probably just take it with me in my bag when I do travel, just to make sure that it's okay. But I can see this being a very long-term winter favourite of mine. Coming in at number 3 is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder Highlight in the shade 01. I got this probably sometime this year, I believe, and again, it was around the time when this product was being extremely talked about. And from the packaging and when you open it up, it looks pretty underwhelming, I have to say, and I did wonder what the fuss about this was, but I remember I placed a Selfridges order one day along with some Charlotte Tilbury items, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this and try it, and I'm so glad I did. This highlighter, what I like about this is it's not as over the top and as shimmery as, say, the Mary Lou by the Balm is, or other highlighters like that. It just gives the most gorgeous glow to your cheeks without being too much. This highlighter is definitely on the more natural side than some of the other highlighters that I do own and love. So on days where I don't feel like being too over the top and too glitter ball, I can put this on. It just always goes. It will always look incredible on my skin. It doesn't draw attention to my pores. It applies so well, and I can just always go to this without fail. Sadly, it's a bit clunky packaging wise, so I don't tend to travel with this. I believe this did cost around £24, so it's still pretty up there in price, but it's definitely worth it. Laura Mercier products are always incredible, and I did see that they had some new holiday highlighters out, so I'm very excited to see if I can get my hands on some of those. So I would definitely recommend this highlighter for those of you who want to have a strong highlight but not necessarily that very glittery look. And I did forget to mention it does come with a massive mirror inside well, so that is always a bonus. Coming in at number 2 is of course the Becca highlighter in Moonstone. This I got from Space NK, again sometime this year I believe. I remember when I went to buy this, I did go in to get Opal, but Opal is always sold out and it's so difficult to get hold of, so yet to this day I'm yet to get Opal. But I went for Moonstone as that was the highlighter on the, I think this is number 2. There's Opal, Moonstone, and then the other ones that I decided for more people with a darker complexion. But Moonstone looks amazing on fairer complexions as well as darker complexions as well. Opening it up, you can see it is such a gorgeous shade, and I've used a fair bit of this. What I love about highlighters is a lot of the time you don't need much product, so I doubt I'm going to run out of any of these anytime soon, which is great. Again, this one is super pigmented. A little goes a very long way, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful colour. It looks amazing on fair people like me, and I'm wearing it today. This will always be like my baby. I have travelled with this a lot, and yeah, it's pretty good for travel. Not yet broken, fingers crossed, unlike the next one that I'm about to show you. I did have a Becca blush which sadly did shatter in transit, so I'm always, to be honest, I'm always very careful with my powder products whenever I do travel, but I do like these compacts to travel with as they are a lot sleeker than say the Laura Mercier one. But you can never go wrong with a Becca highlighter, and I think it would make a great gift for someone. And if you're wondering what highlighter to buy in the high-end world, then I would say go for this one always. And coming in at my #1 spot, it is of course Mary Lou by The Balm. I think we probably all saw this coming, to be honest. This is a lot of people's favourites for a lot of good reasons, although sadly just before I filmed this I was getting my highlighters out on my vanity table back there, and I had a bit of an accident and I dropped it, so it is now cracked, and I'm really scared if I if I try and show you it, it's just gonna all fall on the floor and crumble, and I will probably cry for the rest of the day as I cannot live it, literally. Can you see that? You probably can't in the camera as I put the brightness up because it's really dark outside today. But I smashed it, but fingers crossed it will hopefully stay in one piece. I was gonna say how great it is to travel with, it being so sleek, and it's not yet broken, but I don't think I'm going to be travelling with this one again. With that being said, yes, Mary Lou by The Balm is my favourite highlighter of all time. It is honestly like the most pigmented highlighter you will ever buy. Like, if you want to wear a highlighter and you want people to think she's wearing highlighter, or what is that on her cheekbones, this is the highlighter for you. Like, I love this so much. It's just so beautiful, and again it looks great on a lot of skin tones. They do make ones for darker skin tones as well, but this is the highlighter I'll always go to if I want a bit more of a glow factor or a bit more glam into my makeup look. So I'll especially wear it if I'm going to be doing a very full-on look, or if I'm going to be doing a Lolita look or going to a event or something like that. This is the highlighter that I will always pick. This costs around £17.50 and I got it from Debenhams, I believe, although you can now find The Balm in Superdrug, which is also really handy as I would love to try some more of The Balm products. But again, this highlighter, it will never fail me. I just really love how intense this highlighter is, and I do prefer more of the glittery look side of things, as I am obsessed with all things sparkly and magical like that. And it is a bit cheaper than some of the other highlighters that I mentioned, as the Becca one does cost £30, which is a bit of a steep, so you can save a lot with this one, and this one will always come out top for me. So that's it for my top 5 favourite highlighters. I hope you enjoyed this. Tell me down below in the comments which are your favourite highlighters that you like to wear. Also suggest down below in the comments anything you would like me to film, or any sort of top vibes you would like me to do. Don't forget to like and to subscribe before you go, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.